Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Sacramento State. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Replace!
Second down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Line gets set, first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Curtis. Nice move to keep running. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll run it again. Maybe a crease. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. It's on target and complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're working that left side. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And that's really good tackling by this defense.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Takes a handoff. It's Curtis. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got it in the middle. It's Burrell.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Wilson's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Breaks into the open. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. Shakes off the defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. grab behind the line. It's Burrell. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Burrell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this.
One more snap coming before halftime. Running inside. It's Curtis. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got a little grass. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Curtis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. All wideouts, no backs. They've been running it, but now the pass. Good timing on the quick out. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going right back to Williams. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Calls his own number. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
On the direct snap, it's Rainey. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's raining. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, they want to come in and try to get the run game established.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And that one falls in. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Maction, it's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. A little midweek action to keep you going. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. It's caught. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun. Under fire. And down he goes.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Zings it complete to the right. They found a way to get him the rock, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Quarterback may change this route. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Coleman's got it on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Collins. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Back has it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Collins. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Quarterback making adjustments. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Makes the grab. It's Burrell. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Spits it out to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So
now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. And he will go. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Plows through the defense. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give as they work on that clock. And tackled there by the defense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset.
welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wilson open on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Off the RPO, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Running inside, it's Curtis. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. A dangerous 3rd and 10 here from inside their own 5. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll get it up to about the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the left. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes a grab and room to run. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Might be changing the route. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they're not on the same page there.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt hits at the 6. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Caught by Williams on the right, and he's knocked down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. Make sure that there's not going to be... Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. There he goes! That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Going to the run, it's raining. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Sacramento! The This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Rainey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. There's a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They'll try to pass their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal for the offense. The give. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Sends it back in motion. The snap sets up to throw. It's dropped. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably built